Okay, so for the color of the wall, which is a yellow, light yellow to muted yellow, we have Naples yellow here, cadmium red light, and ultramarine violet. Now the cadmium red lights, I have it there just to give the wall a bit of, not orangey, but in certain areas, a bit of orange. So it's going to be mixed a bit with Naples yellow, just a bit. A warm color. And I'm going to take ultramarine violet, put it in. Ultramarine violet is so soft. It's perfect to make your yellow, Naples yellow, darker. Yep, perfect. There. Even if it's certain areas you get a lighter or a more reddish color, that's okay. It shouldn't be all the same everywhere. Like the color shouldn't be even. And let's just put that on the wall. I'm going to take a bit of ultramarine violet, just like that, just quite a bit of it. And I'm going to put it here, just push it down. I think that's going to need another layer. Mix it a bit with red sometimes, like the ultramarine violet with red and some yellow. So it's not all the same color everywhere. It's always nice to see some variation on the wall color when you're painting. Okay, it's quite underneath this part here. It's really kind of dark because of the shadow of the, I think, shadow of the rooftop. I mixed here some red and ultramarine violet. I should wait for it to dry before I do that because it's going to lift right now, and it is lifting. Oops. Is this Maggie?
It was. She's taped.
Oh,
I mean, her bark is just taped.
yeah, yeah. That's cute. Is it? It's taped on what though? Your.
I mean, you're recording now, right?
Ah, yes, yes. I thought you had her bark taped on something,
No.
like your phone or
She'll
your.
be on YouTube now.
Yeah, she's gonna be famous. Okay, let's do that.
It's looking much yellower than yours. Hmm.
Maybe you don't have enough ultramarine violet in it, but that's okay. Doesn't matter.
The first layer anyway, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's the first layer. I found this artist on Pinterest, and he's a French. I think he's a young French um, from France, but he lives in Montreal, and he does a lot of. Oh God, what is that? Oh, I see. That's one. He does digital art, but he does cute things, like the cute houses. It reminded me of that artist that we did. Remember the cute house with the fish?
Gary Walton.
Yes, yes, but more like digital, cute. And I found one of his paintings. I like the wall that he did, the color of the wall. That's why I'm thinking of doing very similar. It's this one. This one here.
Oh yeah, it's neat.
Oh, it's a pinky color.
No, it's actually more of a yellow. It's a yellow color that has a bit of ultramarine violet, like a light violet in certain areas in here. It's just a very interesting combination of colors, the way he did it. So he apparently worked in the same company where my daughter works right now.
Oh,
Oh, how about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
small world.
yeah. I spoke to her today. I forgot to ask her if she knows him.
Well, she probably does.
Maybe. If he's, it depends if he's still working there or not.
That's true.
And if if he's still working there. Because I know her company has they have a branch in Montreal.
Some telemarketers calling, sorry.
Oh. Yesterday, when we were having our class at night, we were talking about programs on TV. I wasn't recording. It wasn't just, we were just talking.
You're recording now though, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not gonna mention anything. I'm just gonna say that we mentioned a stand-up comedian name, and I Googled him at that time when we were talking, and all night, like not all night, but I went to my Facebook page, and it was one ad after another about this guy, same guy.
I know, they're listening to us, I have that happen to me as well. It's so like, really? I get stuff that I've been talking about to somebody and then I start getting ads.
Yeah. No privacy whatsoever.
Well, it's one thing if you're on the computer doing it, but when you're on the phone and you're phoning around about something, I can't remember what it was. It might have been, no, you know, it was this light. I phoned Curry's and I phoned Desairs and a few other places. And then I go on my Facebook and there's all these ads for lights. And I thought that's really creepy.
Yeah.
Have Alexa or anything like that?
No,
Oh, gosh, that is creepy.
no, it was just simple phone calls, not even on a cell phone, just on the regular home phone.
Wow.
Wow.
Mhm. And then my daughter went to New York. Now I printed off her boarding pass on my computer. She emailed it to me. I printed it off. Don't I then get all kinds of ads about things to do in New York City?
Oh,
Oh, boy.
wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary.
Oh. It's all about sales.
Yep.
Yeah. So the message in that is watch what you say. Somebody's watching.
Listening.
Mm-hmm.
But we knew that.
I guess.
Well, we knew that.
I knew that in terms of doing something on your computer, but to just make a phone call and not have Alexa, that's pretty frightening.
Yeah.
So Lael, are we also doing the, on the far right, the front of the small roof?
This,
That
yes,
one there?
yes. Yeah, and I think we're going to do that one too, because in that picture, in that reference I have, it's pretty dark in there, and I'm not sure if, oh, actually I have another, oh, I think that's wood. Yeah, this is all wood. This one here, wood.
Oh,
But
right.
it's very dark, so let's just do that. Let's just put yellow in here as well.
Okay.
There's a house here, and that's yellow, like a part of a house, and that one here. There. Let's just fix this one here a bit. Okay. So now we're going to start highlighting by using Naples yellow and a touch of red. And just highlight where we see the strong light. Now, this color is going to be a bit stronger than what you see in the picture. Now, if you want to tone it down and we don't want this color to be that strong, we could add a touch of ultramarine violet in it, just a bit, and that will tone it down.
So Lael, I guess we're not going to do a second coat on the whole wall.
If you find that you need one, we can still do a second coat. We can still do that, because where the highlights are, we can just avoid them.
Okay, because I don't like the color of mine. I want it to be more.
Yeah.
yellow.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
I don't think we can do a second coat right now. I think we should wait a bit, because you know, it's not completely dry. And when you do that, when you highlight a bit, especially in this case, because the highlight is where the highlight is, the lines are so sharp Um, it's okay to do that. It helps seeing. Just make sure that, okay. So when you're highlighting, before I continue, just make sure that you see here, there's a bit of shadow of the wood on the wall. So try to avoid that. Like, don't take your highlight all the way to the frame of the door. Leave that shadow showing. It's cute. It's nice. Yeah, we can always go over and, you know, work with the highlights, more highlights, less highlights. It gives us a sense of how the wall is looking with those highlights and shadows there. Oh, yeah. We might want to apply a lighter color where the shadow is by the time we're done with the highlights. This shadow color might be a bit too strong, too much. So we might want to apply a bit more of a lighter yellow in here where the shadow is. Darker yellow, but sorry, a darker yellow than this. Change my brush. I'm gonna take a let's see. There's a bit of a detail in here. Okay, so here, let's start with the highlight over here. And then go out. Okay, somebody's car's Right. Good. So now for this layer, I'm using yellow ochre here. Naples yellow. I'm going to put Naples yellow in it. Touch of this red. And ultramarine violet to tone down the Naples yellow, because if we're using Naples yellow where the shadow area is, where the area where the shadow is, this color might look a bit too light. So let's do that. Yeah, I think that's good. First layer looked a bit too dark to be all over that house. If it was just parts of it, that's okay, but it's just all over. Big chunk of that house is in shadow. I'll do this here, but I'm not going to do the whole thing all the way up. Just leave a bit. All right, that's better. Okay. We still see a bit of that ultramarine violet and that yellow. It's good to see it because this, if it's in the shadow area, you want to see a bit of the cool colors. And ultramarine or violet or purple is opposite yellow on the color wheel. So it's great for shadows when you're working with yellows. Oh yeah, okay. cat is busy playing with the fringe of the shawl I have here.
How old is your cat now, Leo?
11.
11, my goodness.
So what we did, added a layer of yellow ochre with Naples yellow over here, just to make this area a little bit lighter because it was too dark before, and highlighted this part with Naples yellow and a bit of white, just to make this highlight stronger over here too. And then I added a part right there that I missed before of the shingles over this door. And that's it.